2014 Hot 6 GSL Season 1 Round 4 Zest versus Rain.
Alright, no proxy gates. Let's see if Rain decides to go check everywhere again inside his main and around there, everything like that. One-on-one maps have the highest probability of proxy gating because obviously you know your opponent's starting location.
Indeed. So that's I'm really kind of sad, man, because Rain, I know how good he is, I know how good he can be, but that was not. I'm from the future.
From the future, oh my God.
All right, Ken.
That's what happens when you get a time machine. You don't go back in time and kill Hitler, man. You come back and watch a GSL match.
Oh, for sure.
You made the right choice traveling back in time to see this match.
Yeah. But no, I mean...
What if he really was from the future?
Well, I mean, he's pretty cool to come here. That's a fact,
yeah,
as you
definitely.
said.
What is your favorite time travel, the fiction, whether it's a movie or a book or whatever?
You know, I don't know that I have like a complete favorite one. I have to say that I watched this movie called, have you seen The Time Traveler's Wife?
It's a movie?
Yes.
Is that old?
No, it's new. I think it was old but remade or something, but I saw the new one.
Well, they do remake a lot of stuff nowadays.
Yeah,
so
there's not any original movies left, but
yeah,
that's a story for another time. But that one is incredibly sad, like unbelievably depressing. I couldn't even believe how sad that was, so I didn't really enjoy it because it was sad.
What's the best one you've seen, though?
I can't remember, but
what about, like,
Time Machine comes to
I thought
mind.
you were going to say Terminator.
Oh, I don't think of that as time travel, but yeah, that was great. That is the best.
Yes, that's me. Actually, 12 Monkeys was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good too. There's a lot of good ones.
Looper was good.
Yeah.
Looper, we've made the most jokes out of.
Well, you were just all about Looper.
I was all about
Looper.
Bit there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's that good. Chrono Trigger, best time travel game.
Is it?
You ever played Chrono Trigger?
Yeah, I like played it a little bit, but I didn't like own it. It was like at a friend's house.
That's like one of those games you just have to have played.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I still haven't played Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, we have the Mothership Core coming out now.
2K from Zest.
And here is the first tell as to what Rain has in store for us. He's getting a Twilight Council tucked away in the upper... actually, excuse me, they're both going Twilight Council. I had to do a double take there for a second. So they both have the Twilight Council tucked away in a location unlikely for a scout to see.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all to see Twilights out of both these guys. When you look at how big and open that natural area is, it's going to be really hard to defend. You know, with anything but going Blink Stalkers, this is just kind of the choice you would expect. So good on them both. We'll see if either of them wants to go for like DTs or something. Now, Rain is just adding a St. Gate. I could see him going Dark Shrine possibly here. Let's see. Yeah.
Okay,
that makes sense.
We have one player already starting that. Since there are several deviations from the Twilight Council, just when we see the nicely done. When we see the Twilight Council, it doesn't necessarily mean we know what they're going to do. For instance, in this case, one player going Blink, the other one going for Dark Templars.
Yeah, yeah. For any budding commentators, there's a little trick when you're watching someone make their Twilight. If they did it off one gate really quick, and they're adding the same gate right before Twilight finishes, oftentimes that's DTs.
Yeah, because that syncs up very well. The two gates get done, and the two DTs can pop out.
Now, we do have the Robo coming up for Zest. So, like, I know these two builds and how they face up against each other quite well. I give, like, the slight edge to Zest right here on build orders, but it's not, like, a big deal. You know, the DT will be out in time to defend. He's going to be able to get his Immortals. As long as he can hold below his ramp, then Rain is completely fine and has an extra tech route, basically an extra tech building. But that's something that he might have to end up fighting for.
Yeah. Here we see the Nexus about to be made. And that is pretty typical there for any player going DTs. You oftentimes want to go ahead and expand off the back of that. Now we have an Observer coming in here for Zest. So yeah, I would have to agree with you, Artosis. It looks to me like Zest is in pretty good shape. Maybe it would have been a different story had Rain stayed on one base or something and tried to just power up against his opponent. But yeah, right now, as long as he handles the DTs fine and he doesn't let the DTs counterattack, he should be in good shape. Meanwhile, the DT now coming up here is spotted by the Observer.
Oh, okay, so he did see it. And Oh, you don't want to lose
Can't believe
that.
he did not turn that around.
Oh, he actually messed up the force field and forced the sentry out. That's funny. But anyways, he stops a DT, kills the first DT. He's making his expand. He has the quicker blink, but the thing is, he's spent money on things like sentries and now making a Nexus, and wasn't just making stalkers on stop. If he had been going like a lot of stalkers plus the observer, then that would have been a very good situation
now,
for him. But as is, now I have to give like a very slight lead to Rain. But
now,
I mean, it's
let's
close.
talk about the position that Rain's in right now. It's pretty typical for the Protoss to make one more Dark Templar in the hopes that if his opponent does leave his base, you send the Dark Templar in.
Yeah.
And just start killing off workers.
Yeah. I would actually say, in this case, it's the right choice to not make it, because you've already lost one. The fear of Dark Templars is in your opponent.
Well, especially with a proxy pylon getting spotted here as well.
Yeah. You know, the second DT, I don't think it would do anything right now, and he needs to get things such as his upgrades and Immortals out, because otherwise he's going to be in trouble.
Speaking of upgrades, looks like Zest is going to be in the lead in the long run here, as long as he doesn't miss any beats. Next is just now finishing ill-timed probe transfer. A bit of a surprise to see Zest make that mistake.
Yeah, this is, you know, this is a very close game. I think that this is one that definitely can go quite long. We're going to have to see where they deviate on their tech routes, though. Like, are both these guys going to just go, you know, charge Immortal, or, okay, we actually see with Zest, he's going to go for Colossus Tech. Now, will Rain go Colossus Tech? Because I really prefer with the DT Shrine to go Immortal Archon, Zealot.
Yeah, it could be
feels
quite strong.
really, really strong. You know, especially because, you know, you already have the DT tech and whatnot. You can do some very light DT drop harassment. Oh, hold on. We actually have these stalkers coming in here.
Looks like he tried to shave off a sentry there.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right? You can get him out no matter what. And they're actually both entering into Colossus Tech here. We see that Rain has just now started that robotics bay.
One thing that's going to be cool to see is, does anyone try to go into Tempest as well with this? Because we sometimes recently have seen two-base Tempest come out against Colossus, but when you're going Colossus as well, that's going to be kind of a tall order on gas. But you know what? In this situation, this is where I really favor Rain. He showed that he wasn't quite as good at the Phoenix-type battles in that last game. But like this is the father of how to use Colossus.
And also, we're getting into the point in time where these guys have both stabilized; they can't kill each other off. So you gotta think this is really where Rain wants to play.
And well, you know, it is where he wants to play. But I'm getting a little bit nervous now again, Tasteless, because if you notice, the upgrade's a little bit quicker, and Zest is getting his second Robo right away. So unless Rain is planning on hitting a timing attack here, which he might be, he's making a couple cannons defensively in his mineral lines, which is interesting, and he's adding 4 gates. But with his 3 Immortals, he could hit a little timing attack. But if he doesn't go for a timing attack, and we have double Immortal, or rather double Robo Colossus being pumped out for Zest, for certain he'll end up winning.
We have seen a lot of just hardcore turtling in PvP becoming more popular. We've even seen a lot more two-basing becoming very, very popular. I don't know if that Zest is going to do that now. He has a lot of money banked up here. So it's possible he may try to expand that, or that may all just drop down to 0 in a second as he you know, unloads all the gateways there, warps in everything from the gateways, I should say. But yeah, sometimes you get in PvP a situation where they are both two-basing so hardcore, just waiting for that other guy to spend that extra 400 minerals on his third Nexus to come out and poke it and take it out.
Well, we do have that being spent by Rain. He's going to go ahead and throw up his third Nexus first.
And actually, Zest pulls right behind on that.
As he should. I think it's a really good choice for him. And he didn't get to scout then do it. He just decided to do it that time. And it's just kind of like that safety time where you have Colossus out. You have, in this case, range for Zest already almost done for Rain. And you just know that you can take this third base. Because if they're really committing to an attack, then you can just cancel. But still, we have double Colossus production for Zest and not for Rain. And that's going to be such a deciding factor this game, I think.
Well, they're going to continue to power up. Now, the unit comps right now are pretty good for both parties, but after a major conflict here, they'll probably just go right into Zealot Archon to reload that.
Yeah.
It's very easy to do.
That's going to be what your warp gates are for sure.
So it's very important to keep your Colossi count living after that first engagement, because it just gives you a big lead. The Colossi do so well against the Zealots.
Well, this is like the type of situation that Wings of Liberty used to be. We don't see any Oracles being used. We don't see any Tempest being used. This is a bunch of Colossus, Charge-Lots, Archons, and some Immortals mixed in. So this is an area where Rain should feel very comfortable. But he's, as we see, he's down in Probes. He's down in Colossus by 3, which is gigantic. 3 Immortals do not make up for 3 Colossus at these numbers.
Well, I mean, when you get armies this big, it's hard for the Immortals to actually get around and get over to where they want to do the damage, which is at the Colossi.
I don't know, man. Well, we're going to see. I really love that Zest has sent out his 4 Blink Stalkers, by the way.
Yeah,
those are going to be so not useful in the upcoming battle that
now,
may as well harass.
Rain is going to attack in here. Now, this attack has to be effective because right now the third base is not being utilized here for Rain. And interestingly enough, Zest looks like he's actually okay just giving up that base.
Yeah.
He looks at this and says, well, whatever.
I think he needs to as well. He wants for Rain to attack up the ramp, but to walk down the ramp, you know, in very open ground, Rain's army is still quite formidable. But coming up a ramp, it's like complete suicide,
well, it's
0%
like,
to win.
Yeah, I mean, it's like putting your, what are those machines that make sausages where they grind up the meat?
Oh, God, yeah. I have no idea what that's
called.
That's
in my mind of what would happen to him.
A meat grinder.
Meat grinder, I guess. I don't know. Somebody let me know on Twitter. But, yeah, that was a smart move from Zest there to just back it off, play it safe. He's the one with the superior Colossi count. If he gets the right engagement here, and if we actually... Okay, I thought he was going to go off the ramp. Now, look at what Zest is doing here, though.
So
yes,
good.
Zest gave up his Nexus, but right now, Rain isn't even able to use his base. In fact, in a way, this base is hurting Rain more than helping because he keeps transferring workers there.
The value of those Stalkers cannot be overstated. They have done so much, and the thing is, Rain was never going to attack up. What he was going to do was just posture over and over and delay the third base while he techs up to his own Tempest. But now he can't even do that. Yeah. And the amount... Oh, my God. Did Zest actually just see that he's going into Tempest?
Yep.
Oh, tasteless. He's going to have a timing attack.
Zest is playing so perfectly. Maybe this will be 4-0 today.
Maybe.
I mean, wow.
Well, he's got a very limited amount of time now because we're going to have double Tempest popping out. And once we're up to, like, 4 Tempests, and then after that, it gets ridiculous. But once we're up to 4... then suddenly these 8 Colossus aren't going to seem like such a bright idea.
He has to start attacking in here pretty quickly. He might be waiting for that +3 attack upgrade. Also note that Warp Prism out there is going to be used to warp Zealots into the main when that big attack begins. So this is a really hard one to call right now. We have Tempest coming in here, a Warp Prism that will be used 100% to counterattack. In fact, it's being used right now. But I have to say the bulk army here for Zest does seem to be superior for Zest.
Yeah, it certainly is. Oh my God, did he get the Warp Prism?
I think he did.
I think he did. That's
this puts Zest in a very good position. Zest might want to try to attack in here.
He's missing his timing. I guess he didn't see the Stargates because he would have just attacked. He had to go up into the natural already, but we have 2 Tempests out, a 3rd one on the way. Unfortunately, we don't have a 4th on the way. Looks like, actually, I'm not sure why Rain isn't making a 4th. But he needs more for sure. But
you know, the 3rd is going to be very vulnerable. Gosh, I really thought Zest was going to attack up in here. What, is there a counterattack happening?
Not really. It's just like the lightest Zealot harassment ever. Like 1 Zealot, 2 Zealots in the main, 1 Zealot at the 3rd.
Yeah.
Completely worthless Zealots.
Nice,
but seriously, it seemed like Zest had a very nice timing that he just didn't realize that he had because he doesn't know about these Tempests.
Well, it looks like he's eager to attack in here. He's basically maxed out at 198 supply. Now, when you get this many Colossi, it becomes tricky because they start to bump into each other. So it's very important you get the right angle during the attack, or you're going to see a lot of them, strafing back and forth in the back.
And it looks like he's going to go right up this ramp into the natural, the right choice. And in fact, Rain should be pulling his main army back right now. He's taking a ton of damage from these Colossi. Now, of course, the Tempests are doing amazing work at the moment. Oh, they actually target down some of these hallucinations.
The Immortals over here are actually doing very well for Rain right now, doing so much damage. But, you know, it looks like they're going to press through, and with the 2 Immortals hitting these Colossi, you know what, I got to say, definitely a great engagement there for Zest, but at the end of the day, the Tempests are still present.
They are.
They're going to be hitting these Colossi. He needs to get those Archons underneath those Tempests like now, but Zest is still reinforcing. This is the Zealot Archon army we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It's being made right now. It's the easiest thing to replenish. He can get over there to the 3rd now. He got rid of the bulk of Rain's main army. Rain not really with much composition here, whereas Zest is recuperating very quickly. He's making some Archons in the main, or a natural expansion, I should say. I don't know if he can keep this expansion over here, though, alive.
Now, that third base should definitely be falling, and in fact, he's kind of overcommits the Tempest there for a moment. Does snipe that Colossus very importantly. And luckily, this high ground is really, really helping out, but is it going to be enough?
This is too much. I mean, Zest is starting to, overrun his opponent.
Yeah.
This Nexus 100% goes down. There's no way to save that. You got to keep in mind that worker count now has been dropped pretty heavily now.
Oh, man.
He's actually making his Immortals dance there.
Making his Zealots dance as well. It's just, I have to say, I'm very disappointed in that one engagement by Rain, because if he micros his army back a little bit and lets the Tempest take out 1 or 2 Colossus before the battle begins, the entire battle looks so different. But he's like, all right, let's do this, and he just lets his army melt to the Colossus before the Tempest deal with it. Now,
I'll tell you
the Tempest
one thing,
has the most range. He can back up for a bit.
I'll tell you one thing, though. No wonder Rain was saying Zest is the best Protoss with Protoss in the world. It makes a lot more sense when you're seeing these games here. Although, at the same time, I do want to kind of echo your sentiment there. Rain's not playing as well as we expected him to play.
This is not the play I expect out of Rain, to be honest. And the thing is, I guess what he was looking for was the widest engagement, the highest amount of surface area that he could get so that his army wouldn't be completely eaten by Colossus. But I think when you have 4 Tempests, microing back is better because you're going to be able to take out Colossus so quickly.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I think he engaged a bit wrong there and paid for it with another game.
If you're just now joining us, Zest is up with 2 wins to Rain's nothing in this best of 7. Zest only needs to win 2 more games today. He's already halfway there. And he will be in the finals representing Protoss here in the very first season of the GSL Code S this year.
Yeah. Very important to get far and get those WCS points as well.
Yes, of course.
I'm sad, Tastes.
Zest is looking really good. Don't be sad. These are some great PvPs.
That's
Rain
true.
can still come back.
We're
going to see if he can do that after this short break, so don't go away.